How's it? Today is April 1st. It's Thursday. I normally don't train on Thursdays, but given I'm 2 days out from the meet, I am taking all the lifts up to my second to last warm up. And tomorrow I'm actually going to have off. I'm going to be working tomorrow, so like it's not quite off. I'm going to do like 14,000 steps or whatever tomorrow. But as far as training goes, no training tomorrow, so I get to sleep in a little bit. That's gonna feel good. For the last 5 weeks, I think 4 weeks, Fridays have just been me waking up at 5 a.m. and going to the gym so that I can lift and still work. But all that said, today is just second to last warm ups. So if I'm going to 90 at the meet for opening the snatch, then my um, second to last opener would be 80. My my last open or my last warm up, sorry, second to last warm up would be 80. My last warm up would be 85, and then my opener is 90. And similarly for the clean and jerk, my opener is 120, so my last warm up is 110, and then my second to last warm up is 100. So that's what I'm doing today. Just three singles at both of those. So 80, 80, 80, 100, 100, 100. I texted Steve about this earlier this morning because I didn't know what I actually was going to do. I thought he said 80 and 110, and then he actually said just do 100. So I did 100. I thought he was said 110 was the number, but he said that we don't need to do 110 today, and just keep my snatches and clean and jerks just at three maximum. So I did my warm up, my standard warm up, which is like bar 40, 50, 60, 60. I do two powers at 60 and then one full snatch. Today I did one power, one full, and then 70, one power, one full, and then 80 is that second to last warm up. So yeah, I felt very, very, very crisp on these lifts here. But yeah, so here's 80. It felt very easy. I'm very happy with how it felt. Very happy with positioning and movement. It was very, very hot in the gym today, and I warmed up with my mask on. I left my mask on the whole time just because that's what we're gonna be doing on Saturday, and I was having a hard time breathing. um, I don't know if it's because it was hot that it was hard to breathe, but on Fridays in the morning it's never hot, you know. The hottest it's been was 48 or something like that in the morning, and so when I'm warming up in the mornings, it feels good to have the mask on, and I'm never gassed. But today it's just I do think it's a product of the heat. Hopefully it's not going to be hot in Belmont at Evo on Saturday. I anticipate it to be, but I can always hope. So after those three singles at 80, I unloaded the bar down to just the bar for clean and jerks. Ordinarily, if I'm doing a regular training session, I just unload the bar to 60 because that's typically the weight that I start warming up at. But I think that at the meet, given the round robins and everything, I think everyone is gonna do their snatches first. So they'll do like a four round robin, and then they'll have a break for those four people while the next four round robin for the snatch come up, and then that means that you'll be resting extra long between the snatch and the clean and jerk. And so if that happens, then I'm probably gonna have to warm up again. Um, yeah. So here is my first set at 100. I put my belt on and my wrist wraps on just because I'm gonna lift with them on. I don't need either of these pieces of equipment on clean and jerking 100. But it felt very crisp, very snappy. I haven't felt like this in a very long time, so I'm very happy with how it's sort of shaping up to be. Like that right there, that felt so solid. I know it is just 100, but still, like, there are some days where I feel like 100 is impossible. You know, like last week, Friday, 100 wasn't impossible, but it definitely didn't feel super solid like this did. After that, I do some snatch deadlifts up to a heavy single. I didn't know what to expect here, so I just went by feel. Started with 60. It ended up actually at 130, and I think that as far as the deadlift goes, it was pretty good. I wanted to see if I could push to 140, but I watched the video and my heels are actually kind of a little bit floating on the 130. So 130 is fine with me. Like this is not a weight I'm going to be snatching anytime soon. So that's it felt easy. I just wasn't super technically proficient, so I didn't want to push it again. I am competing on Saturday, so it doesn't really matter what I do today as far as singles like that. I'm not building to anything. It just is what it is, right? So after that, I do my front squats up to, she said, two doubles or a couple doubles around 125 to 130. So I do one at 125. I was going to actually do two at 125, but I went 125 and then 130 because this 125 was pretty solid. The 130 moved really fast as well. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm really excited to be lifting, especially in light of these 80 and 100 for the snatch and clean and jerk today. But yeah, thanks for watching. Shoots.